up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Good afternoon, Sigmund.
Yes, afternoon.
Yes, Real Madrid.
Yes, yes.
Okay, let's talk about that Champions League. You as a Madrid fan, how do you feel about that Champions League? Let's start.
Actually, I feel very sad, but it's football. And you know that we are going to, we are going to Aleza Arena. So I know that Aleza Arena is a difficult ground. You understand? In fact, it's a battleground. You understand? So, yes, that's football. It's dicey at times. It's 50-50 because Bayern Munich is a big team like Real Madrid. So I know that it will be a difficult game for us. But you understand, we actually, the Madrid played very well. Actually, we have a strategy that we came with. We want to use, we came to, you understand, you can see when the introduction of Mendy, if you check the first leg, you see like, the likes of Olise. Olise was so outstanding at the first leg. But Mendy is one of, you know why I like Mendy? Mendy is one of the Real Madrid defenders. For you to beat Mendy, it's very difficult for you to beat. One of the most defender for you to beat. You don't have pull out too, but in terms of defensive work, Mendy is good. You see, if you check the first leg, Carreras, it was just giving that Olise opportunity. You can see, you can take a look at the first leg. Olise was so outstanding. You understand? Carreras did not even win at least 3 or 2 ball during the first leg. But you can see Mendy. It was when we had red card when Camavinga messed up the own this thing. Because the introduction of Camavinga, Abelu, I think that okay, since we have absorbed, he bring Camavinga because they are pressing more. He now bring Camavinga, let's absorb the pressure and counter. But at times that's football. Sometimes the coach plan might fade, and sometimes might succeed. That's football for you. So you can see. But I know my boys, they really played very well. I'm so happy. That's football at times. Yeah.
Okay, the next issue. Madrid, from what we've heard, that they will not give guard of honor to Barcelona. So
Yes, Barcelona and Real Madrid, you know that it's a big rivalry. Even if it's Barcelona, they will do the same thing to Real. They will not give guard of honor to Real. You can check when that is because of that guard of honor, Xabi Alonso left. Because when Barcelona won this Super Cup, Alonso told the boys that they should come and give Barcelona guard of honor. The boys refused. When Kylian Mbappe said they should go, because if you watch Real Madrid and Barcelona, it's a big rivalry between the both of them. So we cannot give Barcelona guard of honor.
So you as a fan, you support that?
100%. I cannot even wear Barcelona jersey. Talk less of guard of honor. We cannot give them. Because, see, let me tell you, take it or leave it, in world of football, we are bigger than Barcelona. But Barcelona refuse to know that we are bigger than them. So we are because of rivalry. So even if it's Barcelona, they will not give us guard of honor. So I'm in full support. We will not give Barcelona guard of honor. Instead of us to give Barcelona guard of honor, we'll go and give Getafe guard of honor. That's football for you. So we are great rivals. So we cannot give them guard of honor.
Okay, let's look at the Madrid seasons because the season is wrapping up soonest. How can you describe Madrid season?
Actually, this season is very bad because a big team like Real Madrid, we are going trophyless. Because let me tell you one thing about La Liga. If you want to be a champion of La Liga, you must not lose more than 3 matches or 2 matches. If it's check now, I wish we are going there with Barcelona is stopping us with 3 points. Then we'll capitalize on a Clásico. Because they don't use goals, they use head-to-head in the Clásico. Just go and check every time that Madrid and Barcelona want to. It's either Madrid win or Barcelona win 2 or 3 times. The Atlético will win 1. But this time now, Barcelona can, because this time we cannot, and this one we have gone trophyless already. But I think that next season there is going to be restructuring because actually I know Papa Perez is going to flush some player out and introduce some in. The likes of Nico Paz, and so on and so forth. And it will help the team.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So you are a Barca fan.
I'm a bona fide Barcelona fan.
Okay. Uh, what will you say about your Champions League exit to Atletico Madrid?
Well, the exit is it's so unfortunate. Barcelona were the best losers in the round. They had a very, very good match. Unfortunately, they have two players sent off in each of the legs, which was not really good for the team. And Barcelona as a team has been they've been consistent in front of the goal. It's unfortunate their defense have been so porous. Inexperience has been the issue with them. And if they can rectify that, the sky will be their beginning point next season. Exiting against Atletico Madrid is becoming a consistent thing to Barcelona, especially in the Champions League. This is the same Atletico Madrid team which Barcelona have been beating all along in the league in the last 4 to 5 seasons. And unfortunately, when it comes to Champions League, so now we always play them and lose. We have a very good team, a good midfield, good wingers, one of the best in the world, Lamine Yamal. I know when it comes next season, it's going to develop. Scoring 19 goals, 26 assists last season. This is already netted 26 assists with over 26 goals with over 20 assists. He's developing. It's so unfortunate we lost to Atletico Madrid anyway. And I wish them well. I wish them well.
Okay. You mentioned inexperience, but if you look at it, that these same boys, they are running away with La Liga this season, leading Madrid with 9 points, right?
Yeah, about 10 points.
Yes, 10 points. And so, you say what do you think is what makes Champions League different from the performance in Champions League different from the performance?
Thank you very much. The Champions League, as you know, is the best competition in the world, the most competitive after the World Cup. And from the last 2 to 3 seasons, Barcelona have been cash-strapped. They are near bankruptcy, and trying to put the players together, they rely wholly on their feeder team. And the La Liga, for example, they are not really doing too well. They are not really doing too well when it comes to generating money for the league, which is making most of the teams having a constraint in buying players, footballers. The Barcelona, I mentioned that their defenders are inexperienced. Yeah, Pau Kobasi was 19 years of age, barely about 18 to 19 years of age. And if you check the penalty, the red card he conceded, there was no need to concede that red card. Same thing has been happening. After conceding the red card, the eventual free kick still led to the goal. So there was no need conceding the red card. You would have allowed the guy go. See if you can actually protect him from shooting the ball with his left leg. The same thing still happened in the second leg. The same thing. The last man was brought down, and the resultant effect is red card. So it only calls for an experienced player to analyze it within a very short moment, within a second, that his action may lead the team to general loss. So instead, let me prevent him from scoring. If eventually he scores, glory be to God. They are still 11-11 and they can always get the goal.
Do you think this year experience, by next year, these kids will be more experienced in Champions League? Or Barcelona need to sign experienced players?
The truth is, there is difference between quantity and quality. I, for one, I'm not really convinced with the class of Pau Kobasi, Gerard Martins, who cannot even play his left back well. Julius Koundé, who is struggling to always meet up with standard. So Barcelona need an overhaul. The only experienced player there is Joao Cancelo, who is alone. And Eric Garcia, manageable. But Barcelona need an experienced central defenders. Probably the one that can move the ball with his legs. We have the likes of Van der Ven in Tottenham, Maybe the one in Inter Milan.
Okay, there's this issue that is just coming out from Real Madrid that they will not give guard or honor to uh, Barcelona. That if that means peradventure Barcelona just winner before the El Clasico, that they will not give guard. So what do you think about that?
This is really laughable. Real Madrid have been consistent in this inconsistency. Let's take example. It is a culture as far as football is concerned. So they cannot come and ruin the football culture. That led to the sack of a coach, a promising one. So Real Madrid cannot be above football as a creed, football as a society. So if Real Madrid cannot perform a guard of honor for Barcelona, it really tells they are not deserving being champions. Let us not forget they are 15 times champions in the Champions League. And all of these, when the Champions League is beginning, there's always a guard of honor for Real Madrid. Why will they not reciprocate that for Barcelona? And let me even tell you, if Xabi Alonso, who have won the Champions League with more than one club, he has won the World Cup, he has won the Euro Cup. He is a bigger player to all of those players in terms of trophy, standard in the game, and his achievements. They are not his mate, including Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe only have World Cup to tell. When Alonso was at his age, he was already a Champions League winner, and he was already, I think he was already a World Cup winner. So they should have accorded him that respect. So if Alonso, who have the experience in both European football and world football, will tell them this is the culture, guys, you have to respect it. They should have done it, and they will continue. They will continue hold a guard of honor for Barcelona. Thank you very much.